Millennials are also good at not knocking things over. An interchange of ideas sort of to expand the overall capabilities of the organization, the sales team. I'm not seeing it as an ASR comes in, they don't know anything, I train them to be just like me, and then when they're ready to be just like me, I put them in the territory. That's the old school model. The new school model is they do some really great things. I'm going to cultivate those things. I'm going to fill their gaps and their holes because those are my competencies. And I'm going to send them out and they're going to be better than me. Or when they sell with me, we're going to sell together and expand it. The philosophy of selling millennials is becoming a multiplier. Now, Ab and I mentioned a couple of books today. We don't do a whole lot of popular press books. We write them. We don't oftentimes sort of recommend popular press books. There's a book that came out by Liz Wiseman about 4 years ago, 2009, 2010. It's called Multipliers. And if you read that book, it wasn't written for millennial generation leadership. It was just written as a leadership book. But it should be rewritten or republished as a millennial leadership. It's the idea of if I lead a team, and if I will to some extent shut up and allow those people to connect and allow their skills and ideas to come out and become an orchestrator, I can multiply the skills and capabilities of those on my team. So overall, the sum is so much greater than the individual piece. A person who's not a leader, who's not a multiplier, is the person who thinks they're the smartest person in the room. And if you manage young people, especially the new generation, and you go into a meeting and you think you're the smartest person in the room, you are now capping, listen to me, you're now capping the capability of the room at your capability. Think about that. If everybody's in the room with you and you are giving directives and you are saying, I'm the smartest person in the room and they're going to go do what I tell them to do, then you're now saying we are only going to achieve as a team what I'm capable of. Now, you might be really, really smart, but you're still limiting your ability to perform at a high level because if I look at it this way, and listen, you don't have to take all it, but read the book. Look, if you look at it this way, if I'm very smart and I'm the leader, I don't want to cap the capability of the room. I want to create a floor under the capability of the room. If I'm the least we're going to be capable of is my level of capability. Isn't that my job as a leader? Is to make sure that the least we achieve is what I would achieve on our own. So I'm not going to do things that are going to degrade my competencies. I'm pretty good. I'm the leader. I'm pretty good. I'm setting the floor. So by becoming a multiplier, engaging this generation that is so incredibly smart and so dynamic and so innovative, I'm saying, I'm the floor, let's build from there. Build on top of me. Right? And it's that become a multiplier philosophy that is so impactful if you do it well, especially with younger generations. 5 different Snickers and we're going home. Okay? Yeah. Liz Wiseman. Okay. Wiseman. Liz Wiseman, 2010.
Just send it to my Kindle.
Just,
I did.
are you a millennial?
Yes. I wish.
You are.
I
You are. No, you are. You're early. You're late millennials. You just barely. You're almost Gen Z.
Yes.
Number one, when you're selling with a millennial, it's almost renewal time.
Oh, you already got the check. I didn't know.
When you're selling with millennials, the first thing you want to do is leverage their strengths. You know, they're really, really good at some things we're not good at. They're very, very good at being innovative and creative and looking at complex problems in a different perspective. I try to engage millennials when developing value propositions. Because oftentimes, the value proposition is nothing more than bringing the solution to the customer. And they're better at that in a lot of cases than we are. They're also very good on the fly. They're very good at changing and adjusting. And so oftentimes we avoid bringing millennials with us and having them be involved in difficult customers. You want to engage millennials when you can with difficult customers because those difficult customers are constantly popping new things at you, new problems, new issues, new things you got to solve. And they're good at that. They're good at reacting and responding. They're also pretty good with voice. They want the mic. They want the mic. They're pretty good on the mic. Oftentimes better than us on the mic. So I want to use their strengths, what they're good at, bring that to the table.